Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hi everyone. In the last video we discussed the reproductive events that occur during the sexual reproduction in human beings. So today I am going to discuss a male reproductive system. Okay. So the male reproductive system is present in the pelvic region. It is located in the pelvic region. It is the region located between the abdomen and the legs. Okay. So the male reproductive system mainly consists of primary sex organs and the secondary sex organs. So the male reproductive system mainly consists of the primary sex organs and the secondary sex organs. Okay. So the primary sex organs in human males include a pair of testes. So why these are called the primary sex organs? Okay, this is because these testes now, so they are directly involved in the formation of gametes. Okay, so spermatogenesis process where it occurs, that is the formation of sperms. The formation of sperms will occur within the testes by the germ cells which are present in the seminiferous tubules of the testes. Okay, so as the testes are involved in the formation of the male gametes, that's the sperms, so they are called the primary sex organs in human males. Okay, so apart from producing the gametes, it will also perform one more function, that is the secretion of male sex hormones. Male sex hormones called androgens. Okay, so the androgen refers to a group of hormones like testosterone, dihydrotestosterone, many other hormones are also there. But a principal androgen is the testosterone. Okay, so this testosterone is secreted by some specialized cells which are present in the connective tissues of the testes. Okay, so this testosterone, it is responsible for the development of the secondary sexual characteristics in males. Okay, so like growth of facial hair, mustache, pubic hair, aggressiveness, more musculature body, okay, broad shoulder. Okay, these are some of the secondary sexual characteristics that occur in the males after the puberty. So this is because of the influence of which hormone? That is the testosterone hormone. Okay, so here the testes are performing two functions. One is the formation of gametes and another one is the secretion of the hormone that is called as the testosterone. Okay, so it is both reproductive in function and as well as by secreting the hormone it is endocrine in function. Okay, so this is about the primary sex organs. So let's talk about the secondary sex organs. sex organs. So the secondary sex organs, these are called secondary sex organs, or they are also called as accessory organs. Okay, these are also called as what? The accessory organs. Why these are called accessory organs or secondary sex organs? Because they do not play any role in the formation of gametes. Okay, they do not form any gametes and they do not secrete any hormones. Okay, but they are necessary, but they are essential. Why? Because they will perform some important functions that is helpful for the process of reproduction. Okay, see here. The sperms, no, the sperms are produced in the testes. Okay, so they have to reach the female reproductive tract for fertilization to take place, right? Okay, so the conduction of the sperms is done by the duct system. Okay, so thereby they helps in the conduction of the sperms. Okay, so the sperms are temporarily stored in the duct system. Storage of sperms. Okay, so the sperms will undergo maturation. Okay, and the secondary sex organs. Okay, conduction, storage, maturation, nourishment of the sperms. Nourishment of the sperms, and also the deposition of sperms into the female reproductive tract. Okay, so all these are functions are performed by the secondary sex organs. Okay, conduction of sperms, storage, maturation of sperms, nourishment, and as well as the deposition of sperms into the female reproductive tract. Okay, so by performing these important functions, they are assisting in the process of reproduction. They are assisting in the process of reproduction. So that's why these are called as, okay, accessory organs are the secondary sex organs. Okay, then, so the secondary sex organs include okay, the secondary sex organs include accessory ducts. The accessory ducts include retate testis, ossa efferentia, epididymis, and vas deferens. Vas deferens. Okay. See, retate testis, vasa efferentia, epididymis, and vas deferens. So these are the duct system. Okay, so they help in the conduction of sperms in the duct system. Somewhere the sperms are stored temporarily. Okay, maturation of the sperms will take place. Okay, so these are the ducts: retate testis, vasa efferentia, epididymis, and vas deferens, and mainly they are responsible for the conduction of the sperms. Okay, then accessory glands. Accessory glands. So these accessory glands include seminal vesicle, a pair of seminal vesicle and a single prostate gland and a pair of bulbourethral glands. Okay, so here all these are called as what? The accessory glands. The secretion of all the three glands, it's called as the semen. Okay, so the semen is a media for the transport of sperms. It provides nutrition to the sperms, increases the motility, and also helps in lubrication. Okay, so these are the accessory glands. It includes a pair of seminal vesicle, a single prostate gland, and a pair of bulbourethral glands. The bulbourethral glands are also called as corpus glands. Okay, and one more important is the urethra. Okay, so urethra is the common passage for urine and as well as the semen. Okay, so it is a common passage for urine and the semen. Okay, so it conducts urine and semen to outside. And one more important structure is the external genitalia. External genitalia. So in human males, the external genitalia is called as the penis. So penis is the copulatory organ which helps in copulation, which is used to deposit the sperms into the female reproductive tract. Okay, so at the time of copulation or coitus, so it is called as copulatory organ. Okay, so all these are the secondary sex organs. Okay, that is the accessory ducts. It includes rete testis, vasa efferentia, epididymis, vasa deferens, and the accessory glands, a pair of seminal vesicle, a single prostate gland, a bulbourethral glands, urethra, and the external genitalia. Okay, let us see. This is the diagram of the male reproductive system. Okay, so this diagram is very important. Okay, so this is very important. This diagram may be asked in your board exam. Draw a neat label diagram of male reproductive system, and this diagram carries 5 marks. Okay, see, in the male reproductive system, so the male reproductive system consists both primary sex organs and as well as the secondary sex organs, right? Okay, so which are the primary sex organs? The primary sex organs include a pair of testes, right? Okay, now, so these are the 2 testes. Okay. So this is the site of production of the sperms. Okay. So once the sperms are produced in the testes, they are carried through the duct system. Okay. So the duct system begins with the rete testis. Okay. Rete testis is followed by the vasa efferentia. So this is the vasa efferentia. This is rete testis. This is vasa efferentia, and this is the coiled tubule that is called as the epididymis. Okay, and the epididymis will give rise to a vas deferens. Okay, so this vas deferens will ascend into the abdomen. Okay, and it reaches the top of the urinary bladder, and it will take a loop, and it will join with the duct of a seminal vesicle. Okay, so once it forms the duct with the seminal vesicle, it forms a ejaculatory duct, and the ejaculatory duct will open into the urethra. Okay, so as I said, the urethra, it is a common passage for both semen and as well as the urine. Okay, the urethra will receive the ducts from a prostate gland and as well as the bulbourethral glands. So from this onwards, it carries urine and as well as the semen, so it's the urinogenital tract. Okay, so the accessory glands include a pair of seminal vesicles. These are the seminal vesicles. Okay, and a single gland that is called as the prostate gland. This is called as what? The prostate gland, and a pair of corpus glands. Corpus glands are also called as what? The bulbourethral glands. Okay. So all the ducts of all the accessory glands open into the urethra. So this secretion of all the three accessory glands is called as what? The semen. Okay. So the urethra, it will passes through the penis and open to outside through the urethral meatus. It will pass to outside through the urethral meatus. So this is what? The external genitalia. So the external genitalia is called as the penis. Okay. So the enlarged end of the penis, it is called as the glans penis. Okay. So this is covered by a loose fold of the skin that is called as foreskin, or it is also called as prepuce. Okay, so this is what? The diagram of the male reproductive system. Okay, so you practice the diagram and learn the diagram, because this diagram is very important. So this diagram, it is clearly given in your NCERT book. You go through it and learn. Okay, so that. So let us discuss the primary sex organs and as well as the secondary sex organs one by one in detail. Okay, let us discuss first the primary sex organs. The primary sex organs include a pair of testes. Ears is plural. Testis, T-E-S-T-I-S, it is singular. Okay, testis. So how many in number? There are 2 in number. That means it includes one pair. One pair of testes are present, and the shape of the testis, oval in shape. Okay, then size of the testis, 4 to 5 centimeter in length and 2 to 3 centimeter in width. So size of the testis measures about 4 to 5 centimeter in length and the width is about 2 to 3 centimeter. Okay, location. Where the testes are located? The testes are located, so in human males the testes are extra abdominal. Extra abdominal. So extra abdominal means, so they are not present inside the abdomen, but they are present outside the abdomen in a pouch-like structure that is called as the scrotum. Okay, where the testes are located? The testes are located outside the abdomen in a pouch that is called as the scrotum. Okay. So let us know what is scrotum and what is the exact function of the scrotum, why the testes are extra abdominal. So this extra abdominal, this point is very, very important from the NEET point of view, and the scrotum also. Okay, so let us discuss the scrotum. So as I said, the scrotum is a pouch-like structure, right? Okay, now, so it is a pouch-like structure which is hanging between the 2 legs. Okay, so this scrotum is made up of a deeply pigmented skin and as well as some muscle layers. Okay, so this is what the scrotal septum, what it is called? Scrotal septum. So this septum will divide the scrotum into 2 compartments called as scrotal sacs. Okay, so each sac is going to hold 1 testis. Okay, so here you can say the position of two testes. So because these two testes are not placed at the same height. Okay, there is some slight difference in the position of the two testes. Okay, so one is little lower than the other. Okay, so this is just to avoid crushing when both the legs comes closer. Okay, so both the testes are placed at a little different height. Okay, see, this is the scrotum. The scrotum gets connected to the abdomen with the help of a canal that is called as the inguinal canal. So inguinal canal is a channel. Okay, so it connects the scrotum with the abdomen. Okay, so passing through the inguinal canal is the spermatic cord. Okay, so this spermatic cord is made up of cremaster muscles plus connective tissue. Cremaster muscles and the connective tissue. Okay, so this spermatic cord encloses the blood vessels, nerves, and as well as the lymph vessels and vasa deferens. Okay, so passing through the spermatic cord are the blood vessels, lymph vessels, nerves will enter into the testis through the spermatic cord. Okay, and vasa deferens will ascend into the abdomen through the spermatic cord. Okay, so the spermatic cord holds the nerves, blood vessels, lymph vessels, and as well as the vasa deferens. Okay, so the spermatic cord connects the testis with the abdomen. Okay, then see, both the testes are held in a position by a fibrous cord that is called as gubernaculum. What it is called? Gubernaculum. Okay, so it is a fibrous cord that will extend from the caudal end of the testis and join with the wall of the scrotum. Okay, so the testis will remain connected to the scrotal wall with the help of gubernaculum. Okay, so the spermatic cord. So this is what the spermatic cord. The spermatic cord along with the gubernaculum, it helps in holding the testis at a position. Okay, both the testes are held in a position with the help of gubernaculum and as well as the spermatic cord. Okay, so this is what the scrotum and the two testes are present in the scrotal sacs. Okay, so why? Let us see. I said in human males the testes are extra abdominal. Extra abdominal means what? They are located outside the abdomen in a pouch that is called as what? The scrotum. Okay, so why they need to be present in the scrotum? Okay, what happens if they retain in the abdomen? Okay, let us see. See here, the testicles. The development of testes will occur during the early fetal life only. Okay, so that is when the growing embryo is around 7th to 8th week, the testicles will develop. Where they will develop? They will develop in the abdomen only. Okay, abdomen of the fetus. The testis will, when the fetus is around, growing embryo is around 7th to 8th week, the testis will develop. Where they will develop? They will develop within the abdomen of the fetus. So at that time they are intra-abdominal only. At that time they are intra-abdominal. Okay. So later on, so they gradually start descending to the scrotum through the inguinal canal. Okay, so when the fetus reaches the 7th month, that is during the 7th month of the fetal life, both the testes will descend into the scrotum. That means they will come to the scrotum during the 7th month of the fetal life. Okay. So if they fail to come, okay, failure of the testes to descend into the scrotum, so that results in a clinical condition that is called as cryptorchidism. What it is called? Cryptorchidism. Cryptorchidism means failure of the testes to descend into the scrotum. Okay, if they don't descend into the scrotum, they are unable to produce the sperms. So that leads to what? Sterility. And the clinical condition, it is called as what? The cryptorchidism. Okay, so this cryptorchidism, no, they can be corrected by doing a surgery. So the surgery it is used to correct the undescended testis is the archidopexy. So it is the surgery which is carried out to correct the undescended testes. Okay. So we'll come to know what is cryptorchidism and what is archidopexy. Okay. So when the testes will come to the scrotum, it is during the 7th month of the fetal life. So this is because of the hormone, testosterone hormone. Due to the testosterone hormone, both the testes will descend into the scrotum during the 7th month of the fetal life. If they fail to descend, that results in the sterility. That condition it is called as what? The cryptorchidism. Okay, but it can be corrected by doing a surgery, that is archidopexy. Okay, understood? Okay, now what is the need to be the testis? What is the need of the testis to be present in the scrotum? Okay, so what is the need for the testis to be present in the scrotum? So this is because that spermatogenesis process, no, that spermatogenesis process requires, that spermatogenesis process means what? The formation of sperms. Okay, the formation of sperm requires a lower temperature or the lesser temperature. So lesser temperature of the testis is necessary. Okay, so it requires a little lesser temperature than the body temperature. Okay, so it requires nearly a 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius lower temperature than the body temperature. So it is the temperature which is ideal for the normal production of the sperms. Okay, so this lower temperature of the testis is maintained by the scrotum. So we will come to know what is the function of scrotum. The scrotum will act as a thermoregulator. So it helps in maintaining the low temperature of the testis, which is required for the normal development of the sperm. So the production of the sperm, apart from production of the sperm, storage of sperm, maturation of sperm requires a little lesser temperature than the body temperature. So that is 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius lesser than the body temperature. Okay. So here, what muscles helps in maintaining the lesser body temperature? See here I said this is the spermatic cord. The spermatic cord is made up of which muscles? Cremaster muscles, and one more muscles are present in the scrotum. In the scrotal wall, there are other types of muscles will be there. They are called as Dartas muscles. They are called as what? Dartas muscles. So these two muscles, which are the two muscles? Dartas muscles and the cremaster muscles. Okay, so they act as a thermoregulator, helps in maintaining the temperature of the suitable temperature for the suitable temperature of the testis for the production of the sperms. So how they will maintain the temperature? See, the contraction and the relaxation of the Dartas muscles and the cremaster muscles helps in maintaining the normal temperature, that is the temperature of the testis, which are required for the production of the sperms. Okay, see, whenever the outside environment, in the outside environment temperature is low. Okay, the temperature is low outside. What happens? here the cremaster muscles and as well as the daughter's muscles, no, they will contract. Okay, whenever the outside temperature is low, these two muscles will contract. Okay, so the contraction of the muscles will bring the testes closer to the abdomen. Okay, so that they absorb the heat from the body, so that they get the warmth. Okay, so whenever the outside temperature is high, so these muscles will relax, so that the testes will move away from the abdomen. Okay, so the contraction and the relaxation of these two muscles will help in maintaining the low temperature. Okay, so thereby the scrotum will regulate the temperature of the testis. So it will keep the temperature always the 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius below than the body temperature. So this is the favorable temperature for the production of sperms. Okay, suppose if high temperature, no, so if the high temperature will kill the initial stages of the sperm forming cells. Okay, so that leads to what? The sterility. They are unable to produce the sperms. Okay, so this is the suitable temperature for the normal production of the sperms. Okay, understood all of you? Okay, so this is about the testes, where they are located. Okay, and what is scrotum, the function of scrotum. Okay, all these are very, very important points. So many neat points can arise from this topic. So the testes. So testes in human males, the testes are extra abdominal, right? Okay, now, and they are located in the scrotum. Okay, and this is what the scrotum. This is the inguinal canal, cremaster muscles, spermatic cord, dartos muscles, gubernaculum. Okay, cryptorchidism, archaeopexy. Okay, so the temperature, the lesser temperature of the scrotum. So all these are the important, very, very important for the NEET point of view. Okay, so many questions can be framed. Okay, so here in human males, in most of the mammals, the testes are extra abdominal only, but there are some mammals are there. Okay, as I said, in most of the mammals, the testes are extra abdominal, including human beings also. The testes are extra abdominal, but there are some mammals out there where the testes will remain within the abdomen and they function normally. Okay. So, for example, the animals with intra-abdominal testis. Okay. See, for example, prototherians, egg-laying mammals like platypus. Okay, and along with some other mammals like elephant, then whales, dolphins, seal. Okay, in these mammals, the testes will remain in the abdomen only. Okay, so they will remain in the abdomen and they function normally. Okay, so these are the animals with intra-abdominal testes. Okay, then so in some seasonal breeders, like otter and bat, the testes will descend into the scrotum only during the breeding season. They descend into the scrotum only during the breeding season, but rest of the time they will be in the abdomen only. Okay, so in most of the mammals the testes are extra abdominal. In some mammals they are intra-abdominal, they are located inside the abdomen only and they are functional within the abdomen only. And in some seasonal breeders, the testes will come to the scrotum only during the breeding season. Okay, so this is what the testes. So tomorrow I am going to, in our next video, I am going to discuss the internal structure of the testis. Okay, thank you.